Hey, Neiloch.
Hey,
How's it going, man?
it's going good.
Great. We are going to play some Final Fantasy 11.
What? Why?
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy 14's doing so well. This was on the summer Steam sale, so I figured, why not? We'll go take another look at it again. I know I played it for 7 years. It was actually the first game I ever imported. And you played it for quite a while, too. So,
Yeah,
I just want to see
but I
what's...
played after I quit EverQuest.
Yeah, I just want to see what all changed and stuff, so... And, wow.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's a lot of low quality... What resolution do you think that's at?
That's pretty.
I didn't know they had so much stuff, but... Okay, well, let's just create a character here.
That's a lot of X-Packs.
Yeah, 12 years. 12 years this game.
What's going on here? There we go. That looked weird for a second.
It still does look weird. Like, he looks like super squished.
Yeah, from a distance, and then it looks okay, and then
Yeah, let me just, I'll just make a Galka.
there you go.
Um...
Grrr.
Yeah, he's really... flexing. That's fine.
I always remember this creation thing being pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many options for creating a character, but I'll just go with warrior. I'll carry on. I mean, at least you can, choose a server now, but I'll just go carbuncle. I don't know.
There's a good amount of servers still, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna start in Bastock. I mean, so far this is exactly what I remember.
Yeah.
The world holds up. I mean, look at that. That does not look bad. It doesn't look amazing, but it's kind of held up. Especially this right here. This is a nice view.
Yeah, it does look nice.
For a 12-year-old game? Yeah. I mean, this came out literally 2 years after EverQuest 1.
They're modeling it pretty close.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We got a little opening intro. I see a black screen. There we go.
Yeah, I was about to say. What do you mean opening intro?
That doesn't look bad at all. That's supposed to be me. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say
Was that supposed to be you? The name you just used?
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me that.
I'm just saying, like, it's kind of surprising how well it's held up. Like,
Yeah.
the building actually looks like the textures look good. The lighting looks good. Yeah.
And it made it a little more cinematic, that's for sure.
I remember it being like this, though. Like the sweeping cameras and stuff like that, and...
I don't remember doing this when I first started.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, when you first started, they always had like a little intro for kind of each city, just kind of showing you what was going on. I don't remember these particular views. I remember it started outside the city, and it would kind of fly in. It would go through all the mines and stuff.
It looks different.
Yeah.
I think they redid it.
I'd have to agree. Yeah, I remember starting at a gate, so... Oh, what's this? Usually I would just be playing now, but...
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go.
Is it gonna show you some more stuff?
Yeah, there's a baby Galka. There's some text here. So, I'm going to say this right off the bat. This game would be extremely difficult for anyone to get into at this point. The only reason you would be playing this game is if you've played it before and you missed it. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yeah, I mean this would be really annoying.
I mean, there's no voice acting, right? The chat box, you can't move it around. Nothing with the UI is editable at all. Like, it's not modifiable. Vladimir.
Well, there's like options you can change to make it look a little different, but it's all built in.
Yeah. There's no UI mods. You can't even alt tab. You know, they had to have
Yeah,
a third-party program for that.
I remember EverQuest did that as well when it first came out, but then they let up on it. I still don't get what the motivation that is. Like, they think they're gonna lock you in, like, well, okay, no tabs, so I guess I'll just keep playing. I don't get it.
Yeah. Now, when this game came out, it had, like, no quests, no nothing.
Well, it had the, like, I forgot what they called them, the missions.
Yeah, that was the story missions,
Quests,
though,
or
yeah.
those are. Well, you got the... I know there was the signal you got for crystals, and then there was a different one you got for, like, city allegiance points or something. And then they gave you a little mission to, like, go up in rank.
There we go.
Ranks. There you go.
That looks a lot better now.
Everyone's looking a little weird.
Yeah, so there's a Puppet Master right there. I'm going to zoom this in here. So the controls are not easy to get used to at all. If I can pull it up here. Let's see here, config.
I forgot what I ended up doing. I know it was weird. I think I ended up, even like on the computer, you went to, like you didn't even use the mouse.
Yeah, no, it's a keyboard.
Yeah, just pure.
So I have to use the number pad and the arrow keys. So like I'm sure this developed carpal tunnel over time, but this actually looks really good. If I'm pretty frank, this does not look like a bad game. So you're probably asking yourself, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Well, hitting M does nothing, so I have to open up the map by going here. And it's literally what you would expect it to be, a map.
It's like a
Whoa!
map.
Whoa!
What's this?
Holy crap!
Oh,
So,
they gave everyone wide scan?
here's markers. Yeah, here's wide scan here, so I can just
Oh, that's
check that out. Gwill? And
That was a ranger thing.
wow, yeah. It's literally marked every single NPC, and then now it's got a target here that'll show me where they are. That's pretty interesting.
That'd be nice for questing if you could get one.
I can actually... I have all the maps now. I don't need to purchase them. So, yeah, when this game first came out, you had to buy all the maps for all the areas. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to find anything. Like, you would go to an area, and it would literally be no map. So, forgive me if I don't open up the map much, but I don't need it. I've memorized literally every single area, so I'm pretty sure I need to talk to this person, even though there's really nothing here that shows that I need to. And I'm pretty sure that Reet wants this item I have here that I probably didn't even know I had. And to do this, I need to trade that with Reet. And she gives me 50 gil. How would I possibly know how to do that?
Yeah, there's nothing really
Like,
indicating that.
yeah. And like, oh, I didn't realize I had nothing equipped. I didn't realize I needed to equip things. There's really no easy way to get into this game. How would you even know what was going on at that point, right?
Yeah, you would need either someone guide you through, or you've already played it and you know how it is with how it isn't hand loading.
Right.
Like I say we call it now.
Hey, look, there's some players. I'm gonna go and get a home point. Oh, so I can travel to other home points. So let me see here. Travel to another home point. Oh, I don't have any more, so I guess as I find more, I can teleport to them.
Other crystals you've been to.
Yeah.
That is not other, because you can only have the one home.
So how do you think teleport crags work now? Since there was a home point right there.
Well, that might still... I don't know, maybe they charge money. I don't know.
I don't know. I could have sworn there was like a signet thing. I think it's this dude with the initials.
I am, yeah.
Signet on me.
Yeah, I want to get... And then you would help with... That would help with...
The conquest. Yeah.
Yeah, against the Beastmen.
Yep. The Beastmen tribes. The Guadav, the Aguda, and... well, what's this here?
Where you going? Okay. Greetings and well met.
Should you still consider yourself a newcomer, I would highly recommend that you make full use of my services. Okay, let me go talk to him.
guess that was kind of a
Yeah.
new thing. See what he does.
Entry-level duties. Go talk to the guard, Rabid Wolf. Cast Signet. Okay, did that. Well, it looks like you're able to get Signet. Okay. So they're kind of giving me a tutorial now.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Strips of meat jerky. There's more here than meets the eye. Good. Okay. Yeah. So is it saying it's a transformer? Okay, this is a breeze. All right. So
It's time to eat food, basically.
yeah, I need to eat this. So again, I've played this game before, but for those that are curious, to open up the menu, you can't hit escape or anything. You literally have to hit the minus key on the number pad, right? Then hit items, hit the item, and then click use. Like,
Yeah, everything. There's many. I forget what they call layers. Like anytime you do something, you have to go through like 3 different options.
yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to turn down the audio a little bit. There we go. It is fairly loud when you start to play. Oh, they have an auto inventory sort. Yes, please. Okay. So now I have that food. Next. Okay. Check enemies. Very tough is very tough. Okay, weapon skill. Wasp sting. Okay, fast blade. Alright. Cool, it's nice that they... Yeah.
Tell you every weapon now. Oh, so you gotta get leveled up to 5 so you get your weapon skill.
Right. That's a decent goal, right?
Yeah. But they're giving you something to shoot for.
Right, exactly. Now, man, I will say the music in this game is fantastic. Now, they added something else to the game, too, which I would assume is around here somewhere. I'm just going to walk over here. Okay, now, I'm nostalgic for this game, but I will, you know, I'll be honest and say this doesn't look very good.
Yeah, this area never really looked good because
it's supposed to be barren. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the building, like the architecture right there looks really good.
Yeah.
Like that tree looks very good. So it's like, you know, it's almost like they intended it to look crappy. Because that's what this place is supposed to be, very depressing and dreary and not very good, you know? I know it's a weird thing to say, like, oh, they intended it to look crappy, but it's supposed to look like crap. Like, it's supposed to look run down.
Yeah. Well, it's just not. I know it's supposed to be like, it looks like it's trying to be all rocky, but then it's also very smooth.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's.
So like, because when you look at that gate, the gate looks great, but then the rocks around it, not so much. But let's just. So I have to target this hornet. I hit attack, and then that's it. I just wait.
So yeah, since you don't have any
abilities, yeah.
You just kind of let it play out.
Now you notice that his shadow is just a dot. I can fix that, but it's not inherently simple on how to do that. You have to go over to config, and then miscellaneous, and then shadows high. Boom. Like, you would never know to do it. And the only reason I even know how to do all of that stuff is because when I got this game, it was in Japanese. I imported it in May of 2002, and I basically had to translate all of the menus manually so I could actually just play the game. Now there's a lot of like sophisticated systems going on here, like as far as the tunnel worms go. Like that is the same tunnel worm that I was just over by, and they will travel underneath the ground like that, which is pretty cool. Based on what time of day it is, you have certain monsters that come out. So those bats over there are, if I check them here, even match, they only come out at night. So this would be a good opportunity for me to kill them.
Since they're around.
Yeah. And they're an even match. Now, This game was one of the very few games where race actually dictated how you were going to play as a class. So I'm actually the optimal race for this class. Or I should say job. Oh, level up. There we go.
They call them jobs on here?
Yep, they're jobs. Every single thing was a job.
Yeah.
Now, they start off with 6 jobs, but I think they go up to 24 now? Something like that?
Added quite a few. Yeah, advanced
Jobs like Paladin, Bard, Scholar, Summoner, a White Mage. I don't know. That's a... Well, it's not an advanced job, but... oh, treasure chest. Wow, that thing looks a lot smaller. I was playing a Taru, and that thing was as big as me. Let's see here. Examine the lock. Okay, first digit is even. So this is a new thing. I don't remember this at all, but it's kind of interesting if it doesn't happen all the time. So it could be a 6 or an 8.
Yeah, I think I remember them having these, but they're rare.
Second digit is odd. So I'm just going to give it a guess here, and say like 63. It's greater than 63. That doesn't really give me too much, but
60.
it could be. I'll try like 85. Nope, 69. Of course it was.
Woo, 69.
Yeah. So, starting out, this is basically all you do. For the first, like, 5 levels.
What was it? Weapon skill. What do you had? 2? So you got 3 more to get.
Yeah. And then it seems like he's the tutorial, which is fantastic. Now, what they have now is, previously this game was basically not solo friendly at all, but what you can do is you can summon 3 NPC buddies to fight with you and, basically make enjoying the game actually fun.
You dropped a chest.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with that again.
Worth much of this level anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if it's blue, then I don't have to worry about... wow, they just want to run away, don't they? What?
Out of range.
There we go.
Yeah, I remember having to do that. You really had to, with the lock on, you had to like just get right in their face.
Yeah. Now this game has sub-jobs. So at level 18, you could get another job. And so basically have 2 jobs and do a dual job system, and you would have full access to all of the abilities that the other job would have up to, I think, level 35. Is that correct?
Well, it was
half of the max level of what you could do for your main one, I think it was.
I remember basically anyone who wanted to be a tank had to level up.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Taunt. Because they were the ones that had taunts.
Yeah, I remember playing with a paladin that didn't have taunt. Well, I can use heals for aggro. And
yeah,
it kind of worked. It also, if you really need aggro, it doesn't work out that well.
Well, I remember ninjas tanking, and
yeah, blink tanks.
Yeah.
That was like the tank to be.
But they still needed warrior to taunt.
Yeah. They would use taunt from warrior, and then they would just put on I forget what it's called. Oh, it was blink. Yeah.
So.
And they get 3 charges, and they would just stone skin or whatever, 3 hits.
Yeah. So I would say, like, overall the game is intact. Like, this is the game I remember playing. Is this the game that you remember playing?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Another level up. So it looks like the experience is a lot faster. Look at that TP gauge, man. It's at 3,000 almost.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing. I don't know what your weapon skill is at, but I'd be interested in seeing how much of it it uses up. They might have done it so you can make your own chains, like I don't know. I think they might have just done that to make it more fun, like more abilities to cast. Because before you're just kind of waiting on auto attack.
Right.
If you're one of the non-mage classes.
Well, it seems like 3,000 is the cap. So I think what it is like instead of it being 100 increments, it's 1,000 increments. So it's the same thing. Just what is this?
Well, I remember what it was before. Is it would use up all of what you got.
Planar Rift. I guess this is to go to come.
It doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
I remember TP. It was it went up to 300, and you'd use all of it.
Yeah.
Unless you were a samurai, which you could split it up into 100 increments.
Yeah, and I thought Dragoon could do that as well.
Yeah, there was something with them where they could like infinitely use TP because they do a hit.
Oh,
that
I got Fast Blade.
I forgot what they called it. They had some hit that would do multiple times, and if they had Samurai to generate more TP, they could just infinitely do weapon skills.
Right. So I got my Fast Blade weapon skill. I'm gonna go attack a huge hornet here.
Open with it.
And I'm gonna open with it. So that's not what I want to use. It's a weapon skill.
And that's not like some secondary window for that. That is the main window to get to your attacks.
Yeah, it's a completely
make macros after a while.
Yeah, it's a menu driven system, but you can make macros like control alt macros and stuff like that. But
how much TP do you got now that you just did that?
It doesn't say. Let me go ahead and
fight something
real quick.
Get your weapon out here.
None.
Oh wow, I used all of it.
Yeah, but it one shot the thing. So I think it put all of the it did 151 points of damage. Like it was 10 times the amount of damage that I normally do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that, but I figured with that thing being so much higher, they might have done something different.
This one just opens.
Oh, you know what? It might be the other way around. If you need 100 to use it, and it goes that high, maybe it like regenerates way faster. Like you got a bigger pool to deal with, and you can use weapon skills more often.
Maybe. So now that I have my weapon skill up to 5, let me go talk to this guy again.
Let's see what he says about it.
Yeah.
He's like, go back out there and use it. Sucks so much.
Yeah, so you can see Artisan's Advantage, Bountiful Bazaar, Swift Shoes, and I have another cutscene. So this game was very heavy about cutscenes, for sure. Buckle of Gil. Let's see here.
Bucket load.
Yeah.
Why would he just shrug? They're like, who are you? Oh. I don't know who I am. Some guy told me to get weapons go.
So there's Adalin, which is a marine trading city located to the west across the Sea of Zafmlug. Turns out undeveloped land, a bunch of jungle. So apparently a pioneer is a big thing here. Some kind of test. Alright, so it's just telling me about the new expansion pack, basically. Alright, so...
Maybe they made one that was low level.
Alright.
So guy name's Cletus? It's almost Cletus.
Oh, somebody went and learned a new weapon skill, did he? Very good. I thought that was a little patronizing at first, but... 100%. See, even they refer to the old style of TP.
Well, I mean, yeah, it just might be, now it's 100, but you can store up a lot more. It probably builds up a lot faster, too, so you can use it more often.
Yeah. Oh, they actually warn you about Beastman Seals to hang on to them, because before I would just dump them. Because I was stupid.
And the inventory was always a problem.
Yeah. Now it's like 100 slots, I think, something like that. Yeah. Crystals are extremely significant. I remember just dropping those or selling them for nothing. And so it's really good. They tell you about crafting and synthesis, so that's really good. Auction house, really good. Sure am. Next assignment.
The tutorial was kind of, I don't know, it's not very smooth.
Yeah, so they gave me actual stuff to create stuff with. He gave me crafting items.
Yeah. I gotta use the fire crystal to combine those two things into something.
Yeah. And so those colors next to people's names, those are link shells, and they're basically guilds. I have a question mark next to mine because I'm a newbie. But all I have to do is just talk to the auction house real quick. Now, the auction house in this game, I think it was really awesome because it's not like you just have a price and you pay that. If you could potentially get something for a lot cheaper than what you might expect. So like a lot of people just put up stuff for like 1 gil just to kind of get it up there real quick.
Yeah, because it would pick the cheapest people first.
Yeah, so
like, if you know you bid 10 and some guy had it listed for 1, his would get sold before the guy who listed it for 5.
Right, and what would happen is you could check the history of a sold item, And generally people would stick with that and be like, okay, well, I'll bid like 100 below that and see if that sells, and usually it would. But a lot of times you could just do like 1 gil or 10 gil or 100 gil and get lucky.
Yeah. But with this menu system, it took a while.
Yeah.
Like you're like, ding, try this much, okay? Okay, try this much.
Oh, they're talking about bands now, Empress bands, Chariot bands, all that stuff. This is actually really good. Wow, so they're going to give me a Chariot band.
Oh yeah, the conquest points.
Yeah. Wow. So that's pretty legit.
I think get promoted pretty quick.
Yeah.
I already got a bunch of conquest points.
Well, I think I need to trade this with him.
Oh yeah.
No.
Where's your voucher?
I'll just, I think I'll just try and buy it, and he'll be like, you don't have enough points. Oh, I see you have a voucher. Because it's a key item.
Yeah. Want to spend the points? Probably gonna force it, I'm sure.
And let's see here. Oh, maybe it's common items.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, not Signet.
Whoops.
The menu system is not, it's not fun to go through. Cherry band. Oh, yeah.
0 points. Oh, they're all 0.
Wow.
I wonder why. What was the difference between
I don't
them? Must be
know.
stats or something.
Yeah.
Well, that might be different, like DPS
Levels.
tank and,
All jobs. Let me check a Empress band. I'm just curious if they're going to be 0. Well, I'll try Emperor. Oh, it's less. So, but like for, I don't know. I'll just go for the cherry one because that's what it wants me to do anyway. So this actually makes me want to play.
oh, it's because that maximum bonus on there. That's part of the difference.
Yeah. All right. That's so. I like, and I gotta be honest, I like this this tutorial. Like, this is actually pretty freaking awesome.
I just wish they were a little more, did it before you just try to leave the city.
Yeah. For example, conquest points. Head over to any guard and go exchanging them for something. After that, you can make your way to level 4. I'll be right here. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to make my way up to level 4. How did you know I wasn't level 4?
I'm sure they had a check on it. So.
I mean, it's pretty cool that they went and they're kind of keeping track of that, you know? I actually might... I hate to say this. I actually might keep playing this. Oh, so here's a great example here. So here you have a character here, and these are the 3, like, people that are helping her fight.
Like mercenaries,
yeah.
Or NPC helpers.
Sakura, Lion, and Aldo. What's interesting about Lion is that's like a main character in the story. So that's pretty interesting. But there's a lot of details in this game. Like, as the sun's coming up here, you can see like the bump mapping and the ground texture starting to come up. It's starting to get more defined. It's starting to look less frumpy and more, you know, just look a little better. So let me see if I can get level 4. We'll see what he does after that, and then I think we'll call it. My sword's now level 6.
Oh yeah, see, you could already use your TP skill. I remember that used to take forever to fill
Oh,
up.
can I?
Yeah, it's already at 100.
No, I can't use it. Because remember, it said 100%, but it looks like they turned off the percentage and did straight numbers.
Oh.
Which is weird, right?
So I guess that'd be 1,000.
Yeah. So 1,000 would be 100%. It's just weird that they changed that, you know?
Yeah. There's got to be some reason they changed it.
Maybe I can change it back in the settings. I have no idea. It's weird that this... Oh, level 4.
Yay! Back to go B level. Better talk to this guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick.
I know, like the leveling is really quick.
And plus, they gave you that band.
Yeah. I mean, I was already getting 300 experience just for killing regular stuff. That was very easy stuff, and I was getting like 130. So.
But though, if I start playing again, I would not be doing the tutorial. It's like, all right, let me leave. I'm gonna go grind now.
Yeah. Well, they have quests and stuff. Starting from level 31, anytime you're knocked unconscious, you'll suffer... Oh, wow, they increased that big time. At level 31, you'll start losing experience. It used to be level 5.
Yeah, I know it used to be pretty...
Raising earrings? Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Dude, earrings give me re-raise.
If you have it equipped.
Wow. Fights some enemies in Konchken's Highlands. This is pretty freaking legit. Like...
No, and they gave you the earring.
Yeah. Like... Yeah, now I have re-raise, so anytime I die, I can just re-raise right there.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a limit on that or something.
No.
Like a timer.
I would have guessed not, because it just gives me the effect of re-raise. Yeah, it just... Oh wait, yeah, 10 charges.
You only get 10.
10 charges every 10 hours. So it's 10 charges...
Those other timers.
Well, so that's telling you it's 30-second increments, and it recharges every 10 hours. So it takes 30 seconds to actually get it on you, and it takes 10 hours to recharge. I believe so. But it wants me to go to Konchken's Highlands, right?
I thought that was just through
Is that out South Gustaberg? I'll double check here. I mean, so I think the game's held up pretty well. They're kind of going with the times. I mean, there's like a glitch there for some of the sign stuff, but I mean, that's a little, whatever. But the graphics look fine. They're acceptable, especially for a 12-year-old game.
yeah.
I mean, I think they've adjusted for, like, the experience is faster. They have a tutorial now. The combat's the same, but I can get past that because I know what's ahead. I know that I'm going to get more abilities, and I'm going to get new classes, and I'm going to get advanced jobs and stuff like that. I could keep playing this, I think.
Yeah, I think they should have, if anyone knew anyway, they should have probably sped up the combat a bit.
Yeah, I think the delay is a little... Yeah, I gotta go to the north here. I gotta go up there. But yeah, what's your opinion? Final thoughts?
It just reminds me of... I mean, it's not terribly different from when I used to play it. I mean, they definitely added some little perks, little tutorial stuff, because before it was just like, here you go, start killing stuff.
Now there are mods and stuff to like increase the draw distance here. I don't have anything installed. This is just the base game, but there are mods to do that, and there's like a window or and stuff like that. But beware, because that can get you banned or something.
Yeah, those really won't get you in much trouble because it's like you're not botting or anything.
Yeah.
Really cheating.
So this is a Glawdab. This is a Beastman. Now I will say, equipment is few and far between. Like, it's usually every 7 levels that you get equipment.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for like gearing up and stuff like that, this really isn't the game for that. There's usually only one set of equipment for that particular level. So
oh yeah, you used to just hang on to everything too. Like you get a set, and then even if you're done with it, you just put it in the bank because you'd have to level up one of your other jobs.
Yeah. And that space would get filled up. So it's like, I mean, this game, if you like old style games and you haven't played this one, try it out. It's $20 right now on Steam for everything, like literally everything. If you've played Final Fantasy XI in the past, and you were like, you know what, I really love the game, but there are not enough people play, and I'm not going to be able to really experience it all. You will be able to now. So, if you're wanting to play again...
Well, even if there aren't enough people playing, you get those little mercenaries later for soloing.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm sure that older players remember how nearly impossible it was to solo unless you were Beast Tamer.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Now do the thing on him.
I'm going to. Let's see how this does.
The thing. Gonna have to. You're almost dead.
Yep.
Nope, saves your ass.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and that's why you would save that stuff too. Like you would just finish a guy
Yeah.
off with it, like he's almost dead.
Now here's the thing.
TP around.
You don't regenerate health. You have to rest like this.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't just do it running around. You'd have to. I know it was the H key, wasn't it?
Yeah. And there's a lot to this game. They have like notorious monsters. They have hyper notorious monsters. They have burning circle notorious monsters. They have a bunch of dungeons and like Abyssia worlds and all sorts of crazy stuff in the game. But they have a whole bunch of advanced classes and advanced jobs. They have crafting. There's a lot to the game, but I would say that if you've never played a game like this before, if you're into WoW or something like that, don't waste your time, because this is going to be really difficult for you to get into, for sure. The controls are very archaic. The gameplay is very slow and methodical, and it's just it's an older type game that has a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people. This was the World of Warcraft of its day.
Yeah.
It really was. It had I think 1.2 million players at one time, and it streamlined a lot of the MMO things that we were dealing with at that time. But yeah, I mean, do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right.
That's about sums it up.
Yeah. Well, for Neiloch, this is Saieno. We've been playing Final Fantasy XI, and thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and take care.